Yeah! Yes, sir! I know y'all don't see me yet, but hold on a second. Yeah, yeah. Daniel, what's up, bruh? Dante, what's good? What are you heard? Hold up a second. Let me, hold on a second. I had to put a new thumbnail. I already did it, though, so we good. Hold up a second. Yes, sir, Ski. Yes, sir. Hold on. You off today? Word. Hold on a second. And I got the ice cream. And I got the... Yo, I'm energized today, nigga. I got off a little early. You heard? Hold on. Listen. Heard. Ah, something in my eye. Listen. And I got the hoggy doggy. Feel me? And I got the hog and dogs. The hog and dogs. Feel me? Hey. What's good? Oh, I look kind of rough, but I don't care. Chat, what's good with it? TJ was good. Elijah was good. Rich the Ghost was good. Acceleration Films was going on. I'm not as tired as I was yesterday. Yesterday, I was exhausted. You getting buff. I've been this size. I'm just gaining weight, but I've been this size. Eating all this damn... Hey, from eating all this damn... Like, hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Hold on, chat. I ain't gonna lie though. Feel me? Peep the muscle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey. You know what's crazy, bro? Oh, the Bandicoot. Come on, man. You see it, man. Come on, man. Oh. Yo. I'm almost 180, bro. What? Bro, what are you talking about, bro? Man, acceleration... Nah. No, hell nah. Acceleration... That nigga deleted the chat. Nah. I saw that shit, bro. I saw that shit. This nigga tried to delete the damn comment. Nah. I saw that shit. What you mean by that? You tweaking, bro. He said bro got the ham. Come on, bro. Big pause, bro. Nah. Don't try to hide that. Cause you said that shit. Daniel, I know you saw that shit. Who? I know your niggas saw that shit. So nobody saw it. TJ, what's good? You gonna tell me? Not one of y'all niggas saw that. Hey, it's all good, bro. It's all love. $145. Don said little as hell.
Tell him to bring me my money.
Yeah. Hey, my boy. Shout out to Acceleration Films, bro. Big love. I don't know why the notification didn't go off. He said, sorry, man. That was out of pocket. You good, bro. You good, bro. Don't worry about it. No, Don, you 6 foot? Okay. Hold on. Let me test. Hold on. I gotta test out the widgets. Oh, you say you get... Oh, wait. It's a high... I got high metabolism too. I'm supposed to be at least 300 pounds. The way I be eating, bro. Easily, bro. Hold on, alert box. Hold on, chat. Let me make sure everything is working correctly. Let's test out. Hey, thank you so much to Celebration Films for the donation, bro. I really do appreciate you, bro. Make sure y'all showing love to the Celebration Films. Hey, Celebration Films, you made any new videos, bro? I gotta check it out if you have. Let me make sure everything's working.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
Why can't I hear nothing? Oh, my headphone is connected to it. That's why I can't hear nothing. So it is working. Okay. Okay. All right, we good. All right. Game stream, what good, boy? Jason? Oh. No, I ain't that damn big. That nigga Jason at least 220. At least 215, 220. What? Ah, fuck. Ah, God. Ow. Hold up a second. Mm-hmm. Hold up a second. This shit cold as fuck. Ah. Fuck. This shit too good. Hold up. Yeah, Jason like 6'2". Yo, make sure y'all go check out Acceleration Films channel. Definitely do that. All right. Yo, Haagen-Dazs is the best ice cream ever, bro. Haagen-Dazs. No, I don't have a toothache. It's not a toothache. Teeth is sensitive. It's definitely not a toothache. I'm good. What you talking about? All right, whoever invited ice cream. My boy Dante said, "Wait, hey Dante, how you? Dante, when we gonna spar, bro? We gotta spar, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dante, how your jab? How your jab, bro? Come on, bro. How your jab, bro? Got you. I gotta practice, bro. The minute I join, you jump straight through the roof with a function. Oh my God, y'all funny. Brittany, what's going on, Brittany? She said as soon as I join, it's some fuckery. Every time Brittany join, once she joins, some bullshit happening. Every single time. I need to work on my left, bro. My left ain't shit. Like I can't, my left, I can't. I don't know, bro. It's not as snappy. Oh yeah, that's that Bruce Lee. No, that's fact though. Niggas be forgetting about that. Niggas be forgetting about that body. You know what I'm saying? Niggas be forgetting about that shit, bro. It must be my aura. On God. On God. On God. On God. It's like, she said it's like, oh, he said it's like magic. 1 inch punch, that 1 inch punch is crazy. All right, so listen, we here to talk about. We are here. Oh shit. We are here today. We're gonna talk about some Grand Theft Auto stuff. We're just gonna be reacting to videos, really. And on top of that, I want to talk about the whole MindsEye shit. Like, I don't know, something's up with the MindsEye shit. It's not, for some odd reason, it's just not. I think I wish GTA 6 early. I wish, but MindsEye for some odd reason is not like. I don't know. Is it the marketing or something? It might be the marketing. Something's off. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's even about to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, Their marketing is not hitting. It's not making me want to play the game. I'm going to play the game 1,000%. I'm playing that shit 1,000%. I'm sure it's going to be fire. I'm sure the game is going to be amazing. But for some odd reason, it's not. I don't know, bro. It's just not hitting for me, bro, in terms of marketing wise. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, man. I'm going to figure it out one day, but for now, it's just it ain't hitting, bro. Oh, my nigga Vader over here in the cut. Nigga Vader in the cut. Yeah, man. Like, who? First of all, who? What? Stamina? Nigga, I'm fine. I'm just leaning over. I'm not breathing and tired and shit. If I was breathing, I'd be like, from some jabs, bro? No, bro. No, I'm not tired off of that. Could I use stamina work? Of course, but not for some jabs. I'm just leaning over because I'm leaning over so y'all can see my face. Because y'all can't see my face right here. So I'm like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like sitting down. If I was tired or stamina, like, if I had, like, low stamina right now, I'll be sitting down. 200 jabs a day. I fucks with that. No, I'm saying, like, I would sound like that if I was breathing hard. Or, yeah, if I was tired. I'll be in that bed. You know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all like the stream, bro. Like the stream. But, like, who in here is gonna be buying MindsEye and playing MindsEye? Because I don't know. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what niggas fuck up at. You say you learn how to fight by watching Mike Tyson's old videos? Have you been in an actual fight? Gonna be sounding like Bane from Christian Bale, man. Y'all niggas is tripping. All right, but that's besides the point. Let's see what GTA videos we're gonna react to today. I know there's some out, for sure. Let's see. Hey, we about to start back streaming on Twitch too, bro. Like, we still gonna be streaming on here, but we're gonna be streaming on Twitch as well. Like, at the same time, I'm gonna do multi streams on YouTube and Twitch. I'm gonna start back doing that like I used to. And yeah. What the hell is this? Hold on. GTA 6. Alright. Wait, hold up. I gotta sit down for this. Somebody said, hold up a second, bro. This is some good convo right here. Somebody said GTA 5 looks like GTA 6. Now, hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me move the Elgato. Hold up a second. My bad, y'all. Hold up. Let me move this. Yeah, let me move that. Oh, excuse me. Why the camera so goddamn? Hold up. Camera. Damn. Niggas couldn't even see me. Alright. So, peep game. Alright. So, shout out to Level Cap Gaming too. He said, or they said, whoever they are. Shout out to them. They said GTA 5 looks like GTA 6 now. That's interesting. GTA 5 looks like GTA 6 now. Now? I wouldn't. Nah. GTA 6 look better than GTA 5 right now. Right now? I don't think I could agree with that, bro. We gotta watch. Yeah, we gotta check this out. We gotta see. Unless he's talking about the PC version, the enhanced joint. I think that's what he's talking about. Oh damn.
Unforgettable. Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced Edition.
Oh yeah, he's definitely talking about the enhanced joint. All right, let me make sure this shit is all the way up. Let's do 1440 to get that real feel. All right, we're gonna bring it all the way back. Oh, hold on. Let me pull the chat up on the TV real quick. Hold up. Where's the remote? Where the fuck is the remote? Bro, I swear every damn day is some fuckery. Every day, chat. Every day. God. Damn, man. Oh, here we go. Jesus, bro. For the love of God. Damn. All right. Hold on. Let me go to YouTube on the TV. I can pull that chat up. The hell is this? What? Yeah. All right. Push it over there. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I want good. I'm young, good. I'm young CEO, sure. Yeah. Huh? Hold on, chat. Hold on, chat. All right, here we go. Here we go. Who the fuck is this? Oh, this is YouTube short shit. All right. Cool. Yo, there's mad videos we can react to, bro. Did you see Streaming University? Hell yeah. Hey, listen. Hold on. Before we get into this video, let me talk about this real quick. Let me really talk about this real quick. You feel me? All right. I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. All right, let's keep it real. Hold up. Yo. Hold on. Did this shit go back? I hope it did.
Huge.
Let me see. All right, yeah, y'all can see me. All right, peep game. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. Y'all can hear me? All right. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm not gonna. Jacane, what's good? I'm not gonna lie to y'all at all. That Streamer University shit was one of the best things that's happened on the internet ever. Like, and I stand by that shit. That shit was literally one of the most entertaining pieces of art I've ever seen in my life on social media, bro. Shout out to Casanat, bro. Shout out to that nigga Kai, bro, because I was watching everybody's shit. I was watching streams. I was watching clips. Niggas clip farming like a motherfucker. Like, I was watching all that shit. Like, the shit was mad entertaining, bro. Shout out to DDG as well for carrying that shit. Nah, Streamer University that shit was legendary, bro. That shit was legendary. Like, I've never seen nothing like that before. They really went crazy on that joint. And I don't know if they're gonna do it again, but if they ever do that shit again, bro, I'm in there, bro. I will be in there, bro. On God, I swear to God, I'll be in there, bro. I'm gonna apply and everything. And if I get in that shit will be a movie. Shout out to Duke too. That shit will be a movie if I apply to that joint, bro. Like, if it happens again next year, don't know if it is, but if COD do that shit again, I'm definitely applying this time, bro. Don't care. I'm doing that shit, bro. Nah, all jokes aside, because that shit is crazy. And I can only imagine how lit niggas will be in. I know I'll be lit, bro. I'll have a cameraman with me. I'll probably be doing IRL streams and streams in here as well. So that shit will be fire. That nigga Duke Dennis is hilarious, bro. But no, yeah, shout out to Kai for that. Streaming University was fire. Like, just looking at that shit was incredible. I'm not even going cap. That shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Legendary shit. Nobody's doing that shit either. Nobody did anything like that, bro. Hey, Elijah. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Oh, shit. I forgot all about that shit. All right, let's get back to this Grand Theft Auto shit, bro. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the Streamers University, bro. That shit was crazy. Duke has unlimited riz. That nigga DDG, that nigga was wildin', bro. My son was dirty macking like a motherfucker, boy. Damn. Like when Duke was hugged up with one shorty at the party. This nigga DDG was in India Love face like, see, look at that nigga. That shit was hilarious, bro. Jay Cinco, all them niggas was in there wilding, bro. Tony Marco, just in there tweaking. All them niggas in there. Ray was tweaking. Ray, my boy Tato. That shit was lit. A few people from Streaming University actually followed me. That was in that joint. They have followed me and shit. I was like, oh shit, cause I'll be commenting on all them posts cause them shits be mad funny. So I'm like, yeah, this shit is hilarious, bro. Yeah, Funny Mike as well. Funny Mike was in there. That nigga was hilarious, bro. A lot of niggas, everybody, bro. Everybody was in that joint. Everybody. Yeah, I watched that whole thing. I watched everybody's shit. That shit was fire. Shout out. Like I said, if they do Streaming University again, I promise you I'm going to be in there, bro. I promise you, bro. That's mark my words. I promise you. Shout out to that nigga Reggie too. You feel me? Shout out to that nigga Reggie. That nigga is hilarious. That nigga funny, bro. That nigga Phantom should have been there, bro. That would have been legendary, bro. Legendary. I think Chris was there. Yeah, that shit was fire. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get back to the GTA stuff, bro. I'm gonna be streaming for a minute. I gotta use a bathroom too, damn. But I'm gonna be streaming for a minute tonight. Yeah, Phantom with a hat, bro. That shit would have been hilarious. Hey, Witty, are you good in basketball? I'm good at everything. I can play everything. I'm good at it all. Talil holding it down. Shout out to Talil. Shout out to Talil too. Shout out to Talil for helping the smaller streamers and everything too. Really putting people on, bro. Having niggas that had like 50 or 20 viewers in their stream have 10,000 people just pull up to the stream, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's legendary shit, bro. Legendary. Like shout out to them. Shout out to them. Now that was love. Preacher Keys, like all them niggas, like shout out to everybody that was there, bro. No, Talil legendary. Deadass. No, he deadass legendary for that. Cool peoples, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, hell yeah. Punga wildin'. Them niggas was all wildin', bro. That shit was funny as fuck. It was all wildin', bro. Yeah, Talil from Kosna's best friend. Yeah, that's not happening, Pac-Man. I got an old video of me hooping, actually. On YouTube. Oh, Rakai was tweaking. That little nigga. Be wildin'. Alright, my bad, y'all. Let's get back into this. Alright. So, this is what we got. Y'all. Alright, so wait, did you see what had the water fight? Yeah, I saw that shit, bro. Alright, listen. We're gonna get back to that. So listen, bro. Let's pull this video back. Alright, it says GTA 5 looks like GTA 6 now. Alright? So who was this again? This was Level Cap Gaming. Shout out to Level Cap Gaming. Again, before we get into this video fully and lock in. We're about to lock in on this shit, y'all.
It's kind of wild to think that Grand Theft Auto 5 came out over a decade ago and it still looks this good.
GTA 6 does not look like this now.
The edition of Grand Theft Auto 5 took things to the next
level.
GTA
6 looks way better than this.
Ray tracing and a ton of new graphical tweaks. And naturally, that wasn't enough for the modding community, who have taken things even further.
Of course.
And with just a few mods, we can make Grand Theft Auto 5 look like a truly next-gen game, which may just hold you over while you wait for Grand Theft Auto 6. Let's check out what they've done. So what you're looking at right now is Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced Edition running with Natural Vision and Lively World expansion mods installed.
Okay.
Normally when I cover these crazy visual overhaul mods for games like Skyrim or Fallout, it involves installing hundreds of mods. And while the results are incredible, the process for getting all those mods working can be quite tedious.
Mods are godly. Still, what is he smoking on? I don't know, Mario. I don't know. Because ain't no way in hell GTA 6 look a million times better than this right now. A million times better. Like literally looks 100 times better. So I don't know why GTA 5 looks like GTA 6 now. Hell nah. No the fuck it don't.
I'll often resort to some of the pre-made mod packs that will all be tested to work together. But with GTA 5 Enhanced Edition, modders now have ray tracing to work with from the ground floor. They don't have to build it themselves with some sort of extremely over-the-top modding solution. The mod Natural Vision has been available for the basic version of GTA 5 for years, and it's sort of become the gold standard for visual overhaul mods. It's faithful to the game's original art, and it includes enhanced textures, reworked weather and lighting, plus custom reshade tweaks. And the Enhanced Edition of Natural Vision's mod launched just recently, and it takes advantage of the game's included ray tracing features. And in a roundabout way, it's kind of led to some nice performance boosts, plus even better looking lighting, compared to the legacy version of Grand Theft Auto, which used Natural Vision to build in ray trace lighting. Obviously, the mod came with a huge performance cost, but now that ray tracing is built into the Enhanced Edition, Natural Vision can build atop that rather than having to create their own entire system. Now,
is that Lucia? We still don't know if that's Lucia or not. The shorty in a pink bikini in the first trailer. But yeah, I see what he's saying. I see what he's getting at. I see what he's talking about. But even with mods, it still don't look like GTA 6 right now. Like it still doesn't. You know what I'm saying? It just don't. Me personally, I don't see it.
Now, in no way, shape, or form do you absolutely have to have Natural Vision modding the Grand Theft Auto Enhanced Edition experience. It's
fucking ads.
This 700.
It's cool though. Gotta bank that bread.
Already really impressive, but it does add that little bit of secret sauce to just pop the game a little bit closer towards reality. It's quite literally like dialing it up from 10 to 11 when it comes to the lighting quality. But
hey, another thing, yo, in GTA 6, they better allow us to change our personal car to any car that we want it to be changed to. I don't want my personal car to just be one little, you know what I'm saying? I don't want my personal car to just be one main car. I mean, obviously you can have other cars, obviously, but I'm talking about your personal main car that's the main car in the game on missions and like cutscenes and all that shit. I want to be able to change that whenever I want, like online. Why is this even talked about? It's nowhere close. No, facts. Yeah, no, facts, bro.
If you've modded the classic Grand Theft Auto, you'll know that a lot of the big transformation happens incrementally as you start to add more mods, and adding the Lively World expansion into this is one that makes a huge difference. Even though its concept is relatively simple, it adds trees and props around the map just to make it fill out and look more dense and realistic. Basically,
so they added stuff,
props and geometry on a level that matches
so they added stuff.
Upgrade. And it almost seems obvious when you look at the Enhanced Edition without this mod. The actual density of the world leaves so much to be desired. Rolling hills you'd expect to be covered in foliage are more or less barren. The trees lining the city streets are nice, but they're few and far between. Lively World just takes that density and makes it feel real. Now, I really wanted to go further and start on more and more mods. I looked into some of the character overhauls, building interiors, texture reworks, car physics tweaks, but so many of those mods are still in the early days when it comes to support for the Enhanced Edition. I'm sure they'll be coming soon, but even without adding on 100 mods, things are still incredibly impressive.
Yeah.
Loading into the experience, I immediately just started to wander off into the world and admire the scenery. Very much like the first time I started playing GTA 5, I was just mesmerized by the scope and fidelity of the world.
You know what's crazy, bro? When GTA 5 came out, it was one of the most detailed games ever. And right now, it's like, bro, it's not even close. Not even close. It's not. Red Dead Redemption 2 is just fucking, but we know that already. I'm getting the dunks on. Oh, I see. Is it possible that they're going to put Liberty City on GTA 6 in the future? It's very possible. I mean, there was like, I wouldn't say leaks, but there was rumors that devs from Rockstar and people at Rockstar have been saying, or Rockstar in general have been saying, that with GTA 6 online and things of that nature, they plan on updating the game and expanding the game over time a lot, adding different cities and things of that nature. I can see that happening. So I can see Liberty City popping up, because you got to think about it. At this point, chat though, if you really think about it now, we've had Liberty City remade with GTA 4, San Andreas remade, not the games, but like the city settings, where the cities are set at, or where the games are set at. We've been back in San Andreas with GTA 5, and now we finally back in Vice City on GTA 6. So with that being said, now like with GTA 6 online and shit like that, with everything, fuck it, even the game, even the story mode, they need to go ahead and like expand to the point where they can add new cities and add new maps. I'll pay $100 for that. I'll pay $100 for that. You know what I'm saying? So have it to where we can actually go back to these cities and actually like, you know, live in these cities. Have fucking like, you know, lobbies in these cities and like actually own fucking spots and places in these cities. Bro, come on, bro. Even in story mode, bro, that joint would be crazy. Then on story mode, they could add DLCs from that. They could add DLCs from that, talking about Lucia's past life. You know what I'm saying? I'm digging more into Lucia's past life, her family, dealing with them back in Liberty City in a DLC. Her and Jason traveling to Liberty City. Come on, bro. You can't tell me that wouldn't be fire. And then she has trouble back home. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have trouble back home. You can't tell me that wouldn't be fire. Can't tell me that wouldn't be fire. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why. I just have a feeling that Rockstar has... I don't know. I have a feeling that Rockstar has some secrets, a lot of shit hidden from us. Obviously, that's obvious. They got so much shit they're not going to tell us. We don't know what the hell. We don't know how big GTA 6 actual map really is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. That's just my take on that situation. You know.
I found myself wandering the streets of Los Santos once again on foot, just peeking down alleyways, watching traffic go by, even crossing crosswalks like I was experiencing GTA 5 for the first time all over again. And that is a hard bit of magic to recapture, and I think the Enhanced Edition combined with these mods has really done that, which is saying a lot. However, even with that said, GTA 5 Enhanced Edition with mods has its limitations. As good as it looks, it's hard to get around that it's still a product of its time.
Barely nobody outside.
2013, well over a decade ago. Yeah. The first-person mode is impressive, but it's a game that was clearly designed for third-person. Weapons don't support proper ADS, and without third-person view, your character or vehicle movement and driving just feels incredibly clunky. Character models and animations are also pretty basic when you're comparing it to modern games. Watching NPCs talk or walk down the street, it's obvious that they're just running on scripted behavior and a bubble around
Nobody really knows.
But that's not to say that the simulation of the world isn't still impressive. There's nothing like a random high-speed chase blowing past you out of nowhere. It really does make the world feel much more alive and like you're just witnessing things going on in it
Yeah,
as opposed to the game catering an experience to you. Now also, and unfortunately, because modding support for Enhanced Edition is still in its very early days, there's some bugs that you're probably going to notice. The biggest issue I noticed were flickering shadows, which is a known problem with the Lively World mod at the moment. The other thing that seems like it could be a pretty tricky fix is Grand Theft Auto 5's level of detail system. Even on max settings, pop-ins for buildings, vehicles, and shadows can be pretty darn noticeable, especially when using natural vision's built-in trainer to enable free cam mode. But unless you're flying around in a jet or really looking for the pop-in, it's not as much of an issue as you might think. And
Trippy said, weird question, but if Rockstar knew the world was ending in a few weeks, you think they releasing the game early? That's a good question. You think? I don't know. That's a good question. That's for the chat. Hey, chat, what do y'all think about that question that Trippy asked? You think we're going to have Jacksonville and Tallahassee in GTA 6? Great question. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he realized that we are in a new decade and things are way more futuristic now and way more graphical with games and movies and stuff. Now, that's facts, bro. Everything's more detailed now. Well, I mean, a lot of people aren't really going by qualities basis, but at the same time, things are harder to make and things are more detailed nowadays. Jason looks like Arthur. Lucia looks like Mary Linton and Red Dead Redemption 2. The Arthur part is actually accurate. They look just alike. I don't want to think that they... Hey, man, it is what it is. I'm going to have to get another ice cream, y'all. I'm over here getting dozy. Hold on. I gotta wake the fuck up. This is my third one, chat. It's my third one for the day. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. You heard? Very dark. No, but yeah, man. Like, it's just you just don't really know. Fuck. We just don't know, bro. What kind of sushi, my guy? I gotta clean up a little bit. It ain't dirty. I just gotta move some stuff.
In fact, it seems mostly noticeable if you're just very used to modern games where they've come up with a lot of good solutions for level of detail transitions that some of the older games hadn't quite mastered yet. And having an old level of detail system with very specific pop-in settings can be hard to work around if you can't mod some of that base logic. Who knows? Maybe the modders will be able to mod some of that at some point and create smoother pop-ins. Rockstar and the modding community have really taken this old, dated engine extremely far, but there's some limits here that may never be overcome. At this point, it's really up to the modding community to keep pushing the envelope, assuming that they don't all just migrate over to GTA 6 when it launches. And you gotta give some credit to the modding scene around this game. Even the vanilla version of GTA 5 was modded so much that it looked incredible. It's got a modding scene that can easily rival Bethesda games. It's taken on a life of its own, so much so that Rockstar actually acquired the development of 5M, the main role-playing mod for GTA 5. And if GTA 6 sees even a fraction... actually acquired the development of 5 incredible migrate over to GTA 6 when... the modding community to keep pushing the envelope, assuming that they don't all just migrate over to GTA 6 when it launches. And you gotta give some credit to the modding scene around this game. Even the vanilla version of GTA 5 was modded so much that it looked incredible. It's got a modding scene that can easily rival Bethesda games. It's taken on a life of its own, so much so that Rockstar actually acquired the development of 5M, the main role-playing mod for GTA 5. And if GTA 6 sees even a fraction of the success that this game did, the modding potential could be absolutely mind-blowing. From the trailers, it's clear that GTA 6 is aiming to improve just about everything
Actually,
from
look
the past
way
game
up,
and also
bro,
set a
too
new
good.
visual benchmark for gaming universally. We could be looking at a future where GTA 6 becomes not just a next-gen title, but a full-blown life simulator if people want to mod in completely different gameplay loops, where maybe you're not progressing the story as much, but instead just living a sim-style life. I mean,
I'm gonna be real, bro. Pac-Man, that's a fact. Well, yeah, maybe. I'm gonna be real though, bro. I don't think GTA 6 is gonna need a lot of modding at all. I mean, people are gonna make mods and stuff, but I don't think it's gonna need a lot of that because it's gonna have like the aspects of 5M inside of it. Oh no, Chase, no, hell no. Fact. Fact. That's a fact. No, that's a fact. Niggas about to be on GTA so much, bro. That shit's probably gonna take over my life. I'm not gonna lie, that shit might take over my life, bro. GTA 6 when it comes out, that's all I'm gonna be playing. Every single day. I don't care how tired I am. Deadass. I'm gonna be on GTA 6 every fucking day.
I mean, it could literally become a competitor to The Sims if people want to mod in that kind of support. For the here and now, though, there's never been a better time to revisit GTA 5. Working on this video generally got me interested in replaying the campaign again, though I have a feeling, and this is what happens when I jump back into something that looks so good, I end up just spending a lot of my time wandering around and getting into little side adventures and just enjoying the immersion of the world, because at the end of the day, this world is massive. It's got so much stuff to do in it, and when you've got that crazy visual overhaul on top of it, it just becomes a whole new experience.
A lot of people, not a lot, but there are some people that just there's gonna, all right, hear me out. There's gonna be people that don't buy GTA 6 just to say, oh, just to act different, just to be looked at as, oh, he's different. There's people that's genuinely not going to buy it just so they could get that feel of being different. Dead ass. I mean, I swear to God, there's going to be people like that. They're not going to have no other reason. They're going to make some shit up. I promise you. They're going to make that shit up. But there are people that are genuinely like that. They love being different. That's like their niche, just like their thing. That shit is weird, bro. Yeah, attention-seeking motherfuckers. That is real shit. Are you gonna take 10 days off? I'm gonna take more than 10 days off. No, dead ass. It's weird, man. It's weirdo behavior for real. I've never understood no shit like that. We call those people wet wipes. Where you from, Chase? They're gonna be seeking for help or for attention. No, facts. It's just, I don't get it. Or shout out to Virginia, bro. Shout out to Virginia, bro. I've driven through Virginia so much, going to New York. Full-time gamer, part-time job. I can't do that unless I'm making $3,000 a month off this shit. Close to it. This content creation shit is very difficult, bro. A lot of people don't understand how hard this is. You know? It's very hard, bro. Oh, it's difficult. But yeah.
Once again. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop me a like, subscribe for more content like it, and up next, I would highly recommend checking out this video that I titled The Next Minecraft, which is a solo dev's take on what an upgraded experience to the general Minecraft concept could be, and
that shit look fire.
It is very impressive. I think you guys will enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap.
I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to him, bro. This was actually a good video, but yeah, I don't agree with the title at all. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You think any GTA 5 characters are do I think any GTA 5 characters are returning to GTA 6? That's a good ass question, bro. Maybe online or something like that. I don't see it in the store single player. I mean, I hope they get mentioned. I hope something get mentioned out of that. I'm not sure. That's a good question though. That'll be interesting. What wipes are those? Michael Does Life type people? But it's not any. Oh, like they live in a basement in real time. Bro, no. Michael Does Life be chilling, bro. I'm sure he has his own spot and doesn't act anything like that. He has a character to protect, which is great. Very great. Yeah. All right, let's see what else we got. I hate streaming after work, y'all. I be getting so tired. We could talk about, y'all want to watch this MindsEye stuff? We could talk about that too. Oh God, Rockstar is hiding something beneath the ocean. Nigga, what? What? Bruh. Michael and his family. Great. Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know what you heard, bro. Hell nah, bro. You be hearing shit, bro. Celebration Films, you be hearing shit, bro. It's all good. I ain't be hearing stuff, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. A jaja. Yo. Nah, my son really said rocks. Oh, MindsEye? Yo, you know what? Let's talk about that. We're gonna get back to the GTA 6 shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's really talk about this MindsEye shit. You heard? Damn, even gaming ball saying this, it feels off. It does feel off. Like, I'm not saying it's not good, but a skeptical look at MindsEye. Let's see what he's talking about.
Look on dollar.com.
We're not gonna watch this full thing.
Why are you
skimming through
my house?
So we just got a brand new trailer for MindsEye.
Mafia 3 gonna be fire.
Familiar with this game? It's being made by Build a Rocket Boy, which is the studio headed up by a bunch of former Rockstar developers, and it looks honestly pretty good. The driving looks good. The
driving looks good, yeah.
Looks good. Cutscenes
that I
look
can
solid
say.
enough. Gunplay's a little wonky, but also looks pretty good. And it's incredibly ambitious. I mean, everything they've shown is wild and crazy. And a lot of people have looked at this trailer, which now is going around social media, and they've said, wow, this looks pretty good. I'm going to pre-order it. I'm going to check it out. And I've seen plenty of people saying as much, being like, this is going to hold me over until GTA 6.
Hell no. Nah.
Which brings me to this video I'm making right now, because I'm here to tell you that if you pre-order this game, you are almost certainly going to be wasting your money, okay? For $60, what they are offering here is baffling, okay? There have been previews that are just one gigantic red flag waving in the wind. There have been other development issues. There's other things like employees
I heard this is not open world either.
publicly about their experience at the company. There are so many red flags with this game. It's wild.
Or
so
it's
wild
open world,
in
but
fact
not
that even
what we
now,
think.
executives at Build a Rocket Boy are accusing YouTubers and content creators such as myself who have made videos on the game thus far, calling out some of these problems, and they're accusing us of being paid off, implying that we're being paid off by Rockstar
What?
in order to make this game look bad or something.
Niggas really think Rockstar has competition to be what? Paying people off to talk shit about the other. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? Hell no. Hell no. Nah.
To hurt its chances of doing well. Like, the whole thing is insane, and I'm
No,
gonna
the
break
graphics
it
look
down for
alright.
you because there's so much of this game that's unprecedented and
looks-
not in a good way. So buckle up. The story is crazy. I'll give you a little bit of background so you understand more of what's going on and how we got here.
I'm
And
sure the
then
story's
I'll
gonna
break
be
down what's
good.
going on right now because it's insane.
It's the gameplay that's bothering me a
get
little
ready.
bit. A little bit.
This is a wild one. But real quick, a thank you to our
I think
sponsor,
the story was fire.
Incogni. Incogni is the data removal service that
Oh,
strips your
hey!
information from all sorts of different online data brokers without you having to do so much as lift a finger. I've been using Incogni since August of last year.
I work
and
with
as
them.
you can see, over that time period, they have sent over 800 takedown requests to countless different services online that collect your information from various sources and then sell it to telemarketers or political campaigns or whoever else. And furthermore, because it's an automated system, once you do the initial setup,
Yeah, it
you
does.
don't have to follow up on any of it. They do all of it for you, whether it's a very, very inconsistent or a very compliant service. They follow up on all of it, sending frequent reminders, following up on it to make sure your information gets taken down. You can see this one initially, they sent the request on August 22nd, and then it took until September 18th, but they followed up on it until it was resolved.
So
and they
the-
stripped my data from that
All right.
platform. And they do it, like I showed you, for hundreds of online data brokers. Back to the video. Now, like I said, a lot of what they showed, I do think looks good. Like, the graphics are really
No, like I
solid.
said,
think the
I'm gonna
drawing
be
sections
playing
are
it.
Cool. It's incredibly ambitious. They have missions.
I'm playing this game. Like, I don't care. I'm going to play this game. I'm not talking shit about it or anything. I'm going to play it.
Take place in space, apparently, for some reason. Nobody's taking that away from them, that they are trying to do a lot here. But as always, when you try to do a lot, you got to be aware of your limitations and whether you can actually pull off what you're trying to pull off. And this entire project, MindsEye, mixed with Everywhere, mixed with everything else Build a Rocket Boy, the studio, is doing, it just sounds like one gigantic example of what happens when you bite off more than you can chew and then get caught in a really bad situation and run out of money. And I'll break it down for you because it really is crazy, and I think there's lots of warning signs. But to fully understand what's going on, we need to rewind the clocks to when they announced this back in 2022. You see, back in 2022,
My bad, y'all keep dozing, but I'm listening to this.
at Gamescom in August,
Keep
there was
dozing off.
this trailer that dropped, which you might remember from all those years ago, where they showed off some like cartoony worlds, and the
I
whole
remember this.
presentation was really, really confusing.
I thought this shit was gonna
but
be
they
direct
implied that it was
next
going to be
ready.
a mix of tons of different experiences.
That's what we thought.
And different ways for players to engage with each other, and none of it really meant anything. But what this actually is basically a platform for players to come together and play different game modes, whether it's like a mini battle royale kind of thing or a racing game or platforming, and they can even make their own maps and levels and challenges in that world. And there can even be games within this Everywhere platform that you can buy separately and play within the platform, which is why they then show Link and Clay from Mafia 3, but in a new game with a new character. And it was just really confusing. Like, what did we just watch? What is even happening? I don't know. But basically their goal was to create Fortnite, the platform, and then create games like MindsEye that you could buy on that platform, and then they could build it out. So you buy like a skin in Everywhere, and then you can bring that skin into other games, or you can make your own game within Everywhere and maybe sell it to other people who could buy it. Like, their goal was to create a massive platform, which is incredibly ambitious, and I can appreciate that vision. But that sounds really, really expensive, right? And it sounds like it's very tricky to do that and then get people to give a crap. Like, Fortnite is the platform it is now because they had a phenomenally successful Battle Royale game. That's mainly why it blew up, and then people were like, oh, I'll try this other mode, and then they found success there. They didn't start with the platform. And I at least feel like Everywhere was trying to skip over that first part where you get a massively successful game and then get players in that way. But who knows? Maybe they can pull it off. After all, they've got Rockstar devs. About a year later, they would actually showcase what this looks like, and the Fortnite comparisons, I think, are fair. People would bring up that example plenty of times, but basically their goal was to create this massive platform for you to play with your friends in tons of different modes, create your own environments, challenges, maps, whatever, and just be the one-stop shop. So whether you want to play a racing game or a looter shooter or questing in an RPG or skee-ball or whatever, you can get that experience within Everywhere. Again, incredibly ambitious, absolutely, but really tough to pull off, to say the very least. But you'll notice something interesting in this trailer, which is that there's one section that is rewatched more than all the others.
I ain't gonna cap. Nigga over here tired as fuck, bro. I just worked hella hours. Nigga over here. dozy. Real life dozy. You feel me? Like, really over here dozy. Niggas mad tired, bro. This work life balance. I don't got a life. You heard? All I do is fucking work all damn day. Then I come home. I only got about 2 hours, so I get tired. No matter what time it is, clearly. Because I'm clearly exhausted, but it is what it is. But this ain't no way to live, bro. This ain't no way to live, bro. Hell nah. Like, I'm gonna stay up all night tonight working on videos and shit. Nah. Not a way to live. I can relate. Nah, facts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can relate, though. You know? So, it just gets tiring, bro.
Others. It's down here. What happens here? Well, if we click that, you'll see what happens is a little snippet of that. That's all they got, but that's what people kept rewinding to watch. And what this is a little snippet of MindsEye, which is the game we're talking about in this video, because MindsEye was supposed to be a game within this game for you to buy and experience and enjoy. But I know what you're thinking, Luke, dearest Luke, what do you mean? They're selling MindsEye as its own standalone game now. Yes, we'll get to that. I don't think they always wanted to. I think they are doing that now because they are running out of money, which again, we'll get to. Part of the reason I think that they wanted to combine these from the start and they didn't want to sell it as a separate project is because...
Nigga said, what would you do if you win $100 million on a scratch-off ticket? Boy, that's a good-ass question. I'm not telling nobody. First and foremost, my family, close friends. Other than that shit raps. Nobody ain't gonna know. That would be crazy. 100 M's is crazy. I'm retiring my parents. Automatically retiring my parents. Automatically. That's first. Getting them what they need first. House. You know, make sure my sister got her own shit. You know what I'm saying? Little stuff like that. But $100 million, that's honestly, me personally, $100 million is a lot of, that might be a little too much. You know what I'm saying? That's a little too much money. Because, like, with that amount of money, I'm just going to be wanting to help people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to go broke or nothing like that. Obviously, I'll put like 60 to the 7. Honestly, if I had $100 million, I'll put 80 to the side, and then the 20 just going to be whatever money. You know, but 80 would be on the side and also invested into other things, whether it's startup technology, which I really want to still plan on doing. I want to go to San Francisco and do some more research and dig into like a lot of stuff with tech, so that way I can invest into it later on. Cause we gonna be rich. It don't even matter about rich. We're gonna have a lot of. I'm going to have hundreds of thousands of dollars in my account, like very soon. Like I don't care what nobody says. I'm gonna have a bag. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, 100 million, bro. Yeah, I'll just be helping a lot of people, bro. Especially people that I know. I'm not talking about people that's begging and stuff like that. I'm talking about like genuine people that don't ask for shit. You know? I'll be like, yo, man, what? I'm giving $1 million. I'm giving my sister whatever she wants, my mom whatever she wants, dad whatever he wants, whatever anybody wants, bro. That's in my family, like close. I'm talking about close, like my immediate family. Ain't talking about. Come on now. It depends on who it is. Nah, all you gotta do is tell them take the tax out. If you get, all right, depending on what state you're in, I'm in Georgia, so if I want $100 million, I would tell them, hey, take all the taxes out now. With that tax coming off, that would probably be worth like what? I probably have like. Pac-Man, you only getting that a lot of phone calls if you letting it be known that you won $100 million. I wouldn't let it be known at all that I won $100 million. Fuck no. Fuck no. Nope. Damn near nobody would know. Like I said, only my close ones. Yeah, Pac-Man. So it's just like that's what I feel. That's how I feel about it. Me personally.
Because even in the marketing materials from not that long ago, all of the titles included everywhere. So everywhere -MindsEye teaser for 2023. And this isn't even conjecture. You can even see this in how they titled trailers and presentations going back 2-3 years ago when they initially were like showcasing MindsEye. Like in this teaser that they posted to GameSpot trailers, where they titled it everywhere -MindsEye teaser 2023. The goal was always to have MindsEye basically be a subset of everywhere. You have to buy into everywhere to get MindsEye. Again, very ambitious, I get it, but why are they pivoting now? Why is it now being pitched as a standalone game? Well, that's because things have not been going super great over at Build a Rocket Boy when it comes to this platform. You see, after the teaser for the Everywhere platform, where they showcased all of the gameplay and that type of thing, they held an invite-only alpha that ran from December 5th to 18th in 2023. And as far as I know, they actually have managed to keep this pretty well locked down, and people have not really leaked that much about it. But what we do know is that shortly after that, just a couple of months after that, Build a Rocket Boy announced a number of layoffs. We don't know exactly how many, but they announced a number of layoffs affecting publishing, QA, and art departments across their 3 different locations. This may not have been directly as a result of negative feedback from the alpha.
My bad, y'all. I do keep dozing off. I do apologize for that. I'm sorry.
But you always have to kind of pay attention when an alpha happens or a playtest happens, and then big things happen in terms of company movements shortly after that. Like, for example, we just talked about on my live channel how they held, allegedly, a closed playtest for Fair Game $sign recently, and the feedback from that was, again, allegedly, so negative that Jade Raymond, who co-founded the studio, actually left. Like, the playtest was so bad, apparently, that they fired one of the founders of the company, or at least welcomed her to retire or move on or something, which is not great. But I mean, you could say maybe it's a coincidence, but is it though? Like, it sure doesn't sound like a coincidence. I'm just saying. And in this case, it's similar. They do a big playtest for the Everywhere platform, and then they fire a bunch of people shortly after. I mean, if it quacks like a duck and it looks like a duck, it might just be a duck. That's what I'm saying. Allegedly. But these layoffs didn't stop them from working on the game. They kept working on it, and they put their heads down and continued to chug along. And they've made a good amount of progress. You know, they started showcasing a lot more of it. They started getting to the point where they thought they could actually release it. They announced a release date of June 10th. Yes, just like 2 weeks away from today. And then they held a preview for MindsEye. The Everywhere platform has been largely absent from all of the marketing materials at this point. They do say that they will have elements of it within that. For example, in this post, you can see that they say you can play MindsEye on all platforms, and then they have a building tool within MindsEye for PC only that lets you create your own game modes from scratch, set up missions, place NPCs, adjust vehicles, create logic systems, blah, 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 which you can see that editor here and how that'll work, which looks kind of cool. I appreciate that. But it's not being framed as part of Everywhere.
Bro, I hit the fuck out of the mic. Hey, that's getting clipped. I'm posting that shit. That's going to be a short. I just hit the fuck out of my face.
A year and a half, 2 years ago, which is weird. What about the previews? What about the previews? People that actually got to see fucking tired. Well, this is where things get crazy, okay? This
I don't know
is
if I
where
want to
things
watch
get insane. There's 2 previews I want to point to and shout out. Mr. Matty Plays got the chance to preview it early.
Yo, clip
and I'm
that.
going to talk about some of his stuff that he
Clip that
saw
shit.
and experienced at that event because it's insane. And then the other one comes from Spawnwave, which also is another big YouTube channel and makes really good stuff. He also got the chance to see the game and talk about it. He had a lot more granular detail about the game and some of the nitty-gritty stuff. So I'm going to condense some of what they talked about in this video, but as always, you should go watch their full videos if you want their full breakdown of what they saw. Links will be below. But what exactly did they see? Well, this preview for MindsEye was held just a couple of weeks ago, and it was held remotely through Teams. Now, remote preview events happen all the time, especially back a few years ago during the dark times. It happened a lot. So this is...
I don't want to talk about MindsEye anymore. Because, like, I don't know how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I still don't know I still don't know how I feel about MindsEye. I don't know. And what the fuck is this? Hold up. Rockstar is hiding something beneath the ocean in GT. What do they mean by that? Shout out to Sav, bro. What does he mean by that?
While most drivers spend their lives going from
What do they
point
mean
A
by
to
that?
B, at BMW, we're all about point.
GTA 6's water isn't just pretty, it's packed with gameplay. Today we're going just beneath the surface, and I'm breaking down
Is that what he
everything
mean?
happening offshore. Everything from confirmed activities
We're gonna be
and what
scuba-
NPCs are doing
scuba
out there
diving like a
to how
motherfucker.
the ocean actually works. And at the end of this video, we'll tie it into the bigger world that Rockstar is building. I'm Sav. This ain't your average
I see what
YouTube
he's talking
clickbait.
about.
Let's dive
I see
in.
where he's going. I see where he's going with this. The detail.
Let's kick this off with what we know. According to the leaks, Grand Theft Auto 6 is packing in a lot of water-based gameplay.
Yeah.
Over 20 different activities, and we're not talking about just swimming around or driving boats. Let's start with some of the water-based side activities that have surfaced through leaks, rumors, and gameplay footage. Now, a few of these, like scuba diving and shipwreck hunting, are more firmly supported by what we've seen. Others, like surfing and drug smuggling, have been more heavily rumored, referenced in early leak discussions, or even mentioned by insiders, but not explicitly confirmed in the most credible design files. So take those with a grain of salt. But based on Rockstar's track record, it is absolutely not out of the question. First up, you have scuba diving. Now this one's expected, but what's different is the depth. The leaks show full underwater areas, gear, and animations
crazy.
that point to more than just collectible hunts. It looks like there may be entire zones being built beneath the surface. Then there's salvage missions. These are marked as repeatable, and they likely involve recovering items from the seafloor, maybe cargo, maybe something more valuable. We also get underwater looting, which seems to be its own thing entirely. There are more like opportunistic pickups for cash, weapons, or resources that may be scattered across different dive points. Beyond that, shipwreck exploration has been noted. They seem to be interactive locations, and some may be even tied to loot or objectives. But it doesn't stop there. Fishing makes a return, and based on the ecosystem we'll cover later, it might be more than just casting a line and waiting. Kayaking is in. You'll be able to paddle through rivers or coastal waters at your own pace. Surfing is listed too. It's unclear exactly how deep that mechanic goes, but it's new for the series. It might tie
I want to see how the surf is going to be on here.
And yes,
if boat
customization is included. You'll be able to upgrade, tweak, or personalize your watercraft, which makes sense given how many of these systems center around boats. Jet ski racing also shows up, which is no surprise given how fast and fun those vehicles were to control in GTA 5. Expect official races and maybe even random encounters. The core mechanics also seem to be getting some love, like swimming and diving controls being updated. And according to the
So what he's talking about is just the activities that's going to be happening in the water, like how many things you can do while being in the water. Derek said I was playing Red Dead Redemption 2 today and exploring the areas from Red Dead Redemption 1, and if Rockstar ever decided to remake the first game, it'll be, facts. That shit would be incredible, bro. Incredible if they remade that.
It's likely going to support smoother movement and more realistic physics, which is a great upgrade. Then there's combat, and it seems like there's going to be full water-based combat, so shootouts between boats is kind of a given, but even some underwater action, maybe some stealth kills while diving or getting ambushed by somebody below the surface. Some of that might actually be coming to the game. We also have some more atmospheric and immersive systems that have been confirmed. You'll be able to observe marine life, things like fish, dolphins, and sharks for you marine biologist types out there. And there's even mention of underwater photography, possibly tied to side missions or just free roam exploration. Treasure hunting is listed too, and these aren't necessarily story items, they're hidden caches tied to the underwater world and give players a reason to keep diving, searching, and exploring. You've got environmental research missions similar to what we saw in the compendium system with Red Dead Redemption 2. So go collect samples, log species, maybe even track migration paths for whales or something. Stuff that kind of makes the world feel natural and more alive. Rescue missions are also part of the free roam event pool. You might see a stranded swimmer or a capsized boat. These events look dynamic and varied. On the more criminal side, there's also smuggling routes that you're going to need to master. These are all likely tied to progression, with tougher runs maybe requiring more skill or stealth. Water-based races are also called out, not just for jet skis, but potentially for boats, kayaks, and maybe even mixed vehicle challenges. And finally, we have environmental cleanup missions. These sound like optional tasks where you can help clear some pollution from waterways. It's a small touch, but it fits the theme of the world kind of evolving around you and also the current political environment around pollution and everything else. Now, it may be one of those things where you go and clean some stuff up and then you get rewarded for it. I would think there would have to be some kind of reward. I don't think players are going to spend their free time in this brand new beautiful world going around and cleaning up trash off the ocean just for funsies. But you never know, there's some weirdos out there. Now, beyond the structured activities, the leaks also point to a variety of water-based random encounters that occur dynamically as you explore. These might be narco plane drops. So for example, you might be out at sea, and you might witness a low-flying plane dropping packages out into the water. You may be able to go and pick up these packages and then turn them in for profit. This may even be a whole mission system around the marina, which we're going to get into in a minute. You also have marine wildlife encounters, as I mentioned earlier, but these will be more things like whales surfacing, shark attacks, dolphins trailing boats, schools of flying fish, and some of these events might actually be tied into NPCs and random encounters as well, which could be really interesting. Yacht parties will be lavish boat parties with music, dancing, and potential unique NPCs. Maybe this could be like the train from Red Dead Redemption 2, where you kind of show up and you can use it to go somewhere, or you can rob the people on it. You know, there's a lot of rich people on yachts. What can you say? Stranded NPCs may be calling out from the water, either for help or to lure you in for an ambush. So picture a guy whose boat capsized and he's being circled by sharks, you know, something like that could be really cool. Maybe you could stand there and watch him get eaten, who knows? Underwater anomalies like strange objects or structures in the deep, possibly tied to loot or lore. So this one actually to me sounds like one of those Sasquatch or UFO sort of random encounters that we had in Grand Theft Auto 5, and even some stuff in Red Dead Redemption 2 as well. These dynamic events are designed to make the ocean feel alive and unpredictable, so they're going to be encouraging players to stay alert while exploring the water, which is great. And Rockstar's not just giving the water to look at, they're turning it into a fully playable space. And if they've put this much into the what, you can bet they're putting just as much effort into the how. Alright, so we've talked about what you can do in the water. Now let's talk about how the water actually works. Rockstar has spent years refining water systems behind the scenes, and we're not just taking wild guesses here, we have actual evidence to back up our claims. They filed at least 2 patents specifically related to how fluid environments and NPC behavior could work in-game. Now, if you want a deeper breakdown of the patent tech and how it could actually affect the entire game, check out my last video. But for now, let's focus on how these two patents specifically might bring water to life in GTA 6.
Yo, them patents
is patent number
them patents, they've been going crazy with those patents.
916, and it's titled System and Method for Virtual Navigation in a Gaming Environment. Now, this patent introduces a smarter way for NPCs to navigate through the world, especially aquatic spaces.
Right.
It's essentially a traffic system for boats, swimmers, and divers that takes into account water depth, obstacles, and even environmental layout. So instead of NPC boats aimlessly crashing into docks like in GTA 5, they'll plot realistic routes and adjust dynamically. They'll avoid shallow areas or even congested waterways. It's all about giving waterbound NPCs behavior that makes sense. And then patent number 2 is the one I'm most excited about. This one is patent number 10685-152. It's titled Systems and Methods for Fast Simulation and Visualization of Sparse Fluids. Say that one 3 times fast. This one handles how fluids behave, like sweat, splashes, puddles, or runoff, and how they're actually rendered in a realistic and reactive way. As I mentioned a second ago, you can already see this tech at work, specifically in trailer 2, when Jason's climbing down off of the roof and he's covered in sweat from working in the sun. It's subtle, but it's telling. And if you didn't notice
small, tiny details are everything.
Higher resolution.
Telling people
now imagine what that means for water gameplay.
Literally everything.
You climb out of the ocean and onto a boat. Not only is your character soaked, but water drips from your clothing,
same, Dante. I forgot about
puddles on the deck. Waves can hit the side of your vessel and react to the hull instead of just clipping through it. It's a visual layer that reinforces immersion, letting the world feel wet, heavy, and even physical. Again, I want to reiterate that these patents don't confirm exact features, but they do show Rockstar's priorities, which is smarter movement through water and richer fluid dynamics that interact with the environment. GTA 5 had very basic boat behavior and water physics. It looks like GTA 6 has taken it to new heights, making its ocean not just a backdrop, but part of the experience. If the ocean is going to be this detailed, then it can't just be about what the player is doing. The world around you has to respond, and that includes the people in it. NPCs in GTA 6 aren't just land-bound pedestrians anymore. According to the leaks and the footage, they're fully active on the water too. We've already seen yacht parties, people fishing, jet skiers weaving through waves, and not just for set dressing. These characters are likely following some sort of coded schedule, reacting to the time of day, weather, or maybe even your behavior. So let's start with the police. There's mention Marine units.
I know these niggas gonna be tweaking, bro. Listen,
I
just got a feeling. I just got a strong feeling. The police in GTA 6 is gonna be crazy, bro, because of the fact that they're gonna be even smarter on this game than they were on, GTA 5 or whatever the case may be. Very realistic. That's why I'm. Yeah, I already know it. Because they did say it's gonna be to the point where, like if you're doing like some wild shit in your car, like a robbery or something like that, and you hop in your car, you have to get rid of that car because they're gonna run your they're gonna be looking for that particular car, like dead ass. They said they're gonna really like be investigating and shit. Oh my god, it's gonna be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
AI advancements from their NPC behavior patent, we're probably going to see smarter, faster water pursuits. Cops may block off canals, surround you in open water, or even dive in after you. Fishing boats and civilian craft will likely make up part of the daily ocean traffic. So expect local NPCs running tours, fishing for income, or just joyriding. And if you're speeding too close or brandishing a weapon, they could
and they don't just rush and shoot you either.
Escalate the
they
situation like a true Floridian.
They try to talk you through it.
Then there's the party culture. Trailer footage confirms yacht gatherings, dancing, lights, and music offshore. These might act like floating social hubs with unique NPC interactions and opportunities, legal or not. Maybe it's a mission launch point. Maybe it's a drug boat. Maybe it's just a bunch of rich people that gather on a boat to party, and you can show up and rob them like you do on the
I hope so.
Redemption 2.
I hope so.
The leaks also reference scuba divers, freelancers, and even researchers in certain areas. So don't be surprised if you run into other NPCs under the water, maybe harvesting loot, studying wildlife, or interfering with your salvage runs. They could be helpful there to give you some kind of mission or ask for your help, or they could be hostile. Rockstar's NPC systems have always been about making the world feel alive. And in GTA 6, it looks like that principle now applies to the sea too. The ocean isn't just full of fish anymore, it's full of people. And some of them might not want you there. But let's talk about the characters that do want you there, and what kind of missions might be waiting for you at the docks. Not everything on the water is a random encounter. Some of it is very intentional. So based on what we've seen in the leaks and both trailers, there are characters, specifically named characters, who seem tied directly to the coastline, docks, and...
If you're out to be arrested and you did some shit and they see you, you know, not masked up and shit like that, they gonna come find your ass. Just like how you get tracked on Red Dead Redemption 2 by the bounty hunters and the cops and stuff. Yeah, they track you. Yeah, it's gonna be more modern day tracking, though.
Boating life. Let's start with Brian Heater, or Brian Heater. I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced yet. But this guy shows up in screenshots. He's also in some of the artwork as shown here on screen. That name also appears on signage near the marina. It's not just background texture. And it sounds like he owns the place.
Of course he does.
This is likely a major location for early missions, side jobs, or even boat customization. If drug smuggling is a core mechanic, Brian could easily be a supplier, fixer, or point of contact for maritime jobs. So during the day, he could be running a boat shop. At night, he could be sending Jason out to intercept drug drops or something. Who knows? Then you've got Jason and Cal. In one shot, they're seen fishing together. In another, Cal is asking for a hookup, possibly with one of Lucia's friends. It's a short exchange in the trailer, but it tells us a few things. First, Jason and Cal likely know each other well. Maybe they work together, maybe they grew up in the area, they could be best friends. Second, they're comfortable out on the water. That shot of them fishing is world building. It tells us that boating and fishing aren't just features, they're lifestyle choices within the story.
If we could go to jail, that'll be fine.
And these characters might be the way that we're introduced to water-based gameplay. So smuggling, fishing, diving, it's all more believable when you've got an in-world reason to do it. Rockstar rarely dumps mechanics on the player without a narrative anchor, and these guys could be that anchor. No pun intended. Okay, let's talk about what lives under the surface. Because if Rockstar is bringing the same level of detail to the ocean as they do the forests, swamps, and plains of Red Dead Redemption 2, then we're not just talking about a few fish models floating around. We're likely looking at a fully simulated marine ecosystem. According to the leaked documents, GTA 6 features a variety of different marine species, with everything from small fish and turtles to stingrays, dolphins, and multiple types of sharks. And based on Rockstar's past behavior, these aren't just visual props. In Red Dead Redemption 2, animals had hunting behaviors, feeding cycles, predator-prey interactions, and could be studied and documented. We may be seeing something similar here, but all taking place underwater. Here's what we can...
Sweet Pumpkin, what's good with you, yo? Probably will have eels, turtles, etc. Yeah, they definitely already got turtles. They already showed the turtles. But I can see eels. That'd be crazy, right? That'd be fire.
Expect. Sharks may attack swimmers or NPC boats. Dolphins may travel in pods and follow your boat. Some fish may only appear at certain times of day during specific weather or in particular...
Imagine seeing dolphins, bruh, while you're on your boat. Oh, my God.
Particular parts of the map. You may be able to photograph marine animals, hunt them, catch them for missions, or tag them for research purposes. Certain species may require special bait, equipment, or techniques.
They're gonna... hey, yo, I just thought about this, too. Hey, yo, since we could go fishing on GTA 6, they're definitely gonna have... they're definitely gonna allow us to cook on the game, for sure, just like Red Dead Redemption 2. They're going to allow us to cook and everything. I already know it. It's going to be so fucking fire. So fire. We're going to be able to do all that shit.
I need to
cook
fish
our own
from
food
a dock,
that we catch and hunt.
Or while standing in shallow water, depending on what...
because the hunting is definitely coming back. 100% coming back. We're going to still be able to hunt and everything. So they probably still going to have the same exact mechanics, the hunting mechanics, like, and features and things of that nature, like skinning the actual animals and taking stuff from the animals and that we could cook. We probably could sell to the butcher and stuff like that. You know, that'd be fire. Fire.
What you're targeting. With diving gear, you could track specific animals, either to harvest them for rare materials or complete wildlife challenges. Fishing and underwater hunting may also tie into the game's economy and crafting system, selling rare species to traders or gathering organic materials for upgrades. And if Rockstar leans into their compendium-style design, you'll probably be able to catalog each species you encounter, maybe even get rewards.
Tryhard, where you hear that from?
Maybe you can make a whole living selling tuna at the market. Who knows? We already know that underwater...
I just told you that. Maybe you can make a living, bro. Maybe you can genuinely make a living off this shit, bro. Genuinely.
Photography and research missions are part of the game's systems. That tells us Rockstar is building this marine life for more than
Probably
just
could
atmosphere.
sell to butchers
This
and
is
stuff.
a whole nother layer of gameplay. So while everyone's
Markets.
focused on the streets of Vice City, remember there's a whole world below the surface, and it's alive. And it's all leading to something
Ice, I
much
don't know.
bigger. Okay, time to zoom out for just a second. We've covered what's been confirmed, leaked, and hinted at via patents, screenshots, and trailer footage. All the water-based activities, AI, characters, and the tech running under the surface. Now let's take everything we've seen and try to answer the bigger question. What is Rockstar actually building here? Let's start with what we do know.
god
Zelnick
tier.
was quoted saying that GTA 6 will exceed your expectations. That's not marketing fluff. That's the same language they used for Red Dead Redemption 2, and we
did.
all saw how that turned out.
And it
Combine
did.
that with patents focused on fluid simulation, AI adaptation, and persistent environmental change, and it starts to look like the ocean isn't just there for show. It's a system, a second sandbox, one where tides shift the map, storms change
Man.
mission routes, and gameplay loops live entirely
Man,
offshore.
this is crazy.
A space where factions might rise, economies might exist,
Crazy.
and roleplay communities, by the way, might build entire identities around coastal life come time for GTA RP. So all you guys that want to drive lifted trucks with Salt Life stickers, you'll have a place to gather. You know who you are. Now, to be absolutely clear, we don't know yet what's going to make it into the final game. Until we get actual gameplay, all we can do is build the most educated guess possible. But between the leaked documents, the patents filed during development, and the screenshots and trailers that Rockstar specifically curated for us, the message is starting to come through. They're building something that treats water not as a boundary, but as a frontier. Water-based activity is going to be front and center of GTA 6, and that changes everything. Hey, thanks for watching. If you guys made it this far, flip the video a quick like on your way out, and let me know in the comments what kind of water-based features you guys are most excited about. And if you want more deep dives like this, first click subscribe and turn on notifications, then click on this video here to see how these patents could affect the entire game. It's pretty wild. But I'm Sav. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah, that was a great video. Hey, that was actually a good video. Even though I was asleep through half of it. Not half, but that was a good video. Made some smothered turkey legs, white rice, and lima butter. Oh, lima butter? Lima beans? But it's Friday. Hey, good eats. Good eats. Kayaking and much more. Yo, this game is gonna be crazy, bro. It still amazes me how it's just gonna be one of those games, bro. Like, it truly is just gonna be one of them joints that we will never be able to get over at all. At all. Cooking steak, having fish. GTA, what? PS6 don't come out next year. Probably the year after. But next year, no. Definitely not. Actually, 3 years from now. You can throw your keys and use your visors in your car. I hope so. Favorite fish to eat or per catfish and whiting. Specific whiting. I'm a salmon type nigga. Salmon, I love salmon. Catfish is good. Salmon is just fucking god tier. Tuna's good too. Crawfish fire. Yeah. Crawfish fire. Trout is good. Yeah. All that shit, bro. I love fish. Fish is amazing. I love going to the fish market at the farmer's market out here. It's like a big ass giant fish market in the back of it. Love going back there and snappers good too. Whole snappers, fire. Salmon got too many parasites, bro. That's why you, bro. This is the thing with the whole parasite situation. You know, parasites die instantly, right? When you season your salmon and everything, and actually wash it and clean it and stuff like that, That shit dies, bro. You know that, right? That's why they give you ginger to eat with your salmon or with your sushi and stuff like that. Because we know that raw fish and just fish in general carry parasites and stuff like that. So the ginger automatically kills that shit, bro. Yeah, just cook that joint fully. That's all. Make sure it's not dry, of course, but yeah, just cook that joint. But that's why anytime you eat shit like that, you supposed to eat ginger, raw ginger root, or make some ginger beer or whatever. Like straight ginger, bro. Take you a ginger shot. Kills everything. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. That shit burn like a motherfucker though, boy. You gonna be in that bitch like I promise you. I swear. I promise you. Oh, that party's tomorrow. Fuck. I completely forgot about that shit. What time does that shit start? I'm probably not going to be able to go. Fuck. No, fuck no, sweet pumpkin. Hell nah. Hard shell tacos, fuck no. I can't do that shit. No. Mm-mm. I would never. Fuck no. Fuck no. Nope. Nope. Might as well just eat some nachos, my nigga. Hell no. That's Americanized. No, but everybody like what they like. I'm not knocking you for liking them. I just don't like them. So you good. You eat what you want. Oh God, Home Warrior. Hey man, listen. Rippos? Where the fuck is that at? Yo, Wes, what's good, bro? I'm tired. Tired as fuck. Hey, we about to get up out of here. I'm about to go to my girl house, bro. I'm about to go over there and play the game and shit. What would you like to see in GTA 6 online? Let me answer this question first. What would you like to see in GTA 6 online? Being able to fucking buy actual mansions. Um, New cities though, like adding a city to like an extra city to online. But to online, y'all, not the actual game, the online part. That's a hard one, yo. I just don't want them to change anything from online that was on that's gonna be on the story mode. I want the online version of GTA 6 to be as detailed as the story mode is, like attention to detail, because it wasn't like that with Red Dead Redemption 2. It took a lot of stuff out. It was at first, but it took a lot of stuff out over time. I don't know why they did. You know, all places. I don't see all places, but a lot of places. Hope you get some good rest. Enjoy your time, bro. I was gonna ask what's your thoughts on mine. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna buy it and play it. Definitely gonna do a first impression stream on it. But I don't know, man. I truly don't know. I don't know how the game. It's a toss up. I don't think it's gonna be garbage. I think it's gonna be all right. GTA 6 protagonist is that I think Nico is a hypocritical and overrated. I love Nico, bro. I feel you though. I respect. No, I respect that. I respect that. I respect that. Yep. About that time. Taking my black ass to sleep. Well, I'm about to go to my girl house. I gotta shower first, but then I'm gonna go over there. But alright, y'all. Y'all be easy. Y'all take it easy. I'm gonna catch y'all later, bro. And I'm gonna be uploading a lot of videos and shorts from this stream, so beware. Alright, beware. I will be streaming tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'm not as tired. I don't think I will be. That would be insane. But alright, y'all. Catch y'all later. Sorry for falling asleep all stream. But niggas, hey, it is what it is. But hey, I got videos dropping, so don't worry. I got y'all.